Hey guys, this is David Mannah and I'm here with the most beautiful and talented person
Thank you.
in Melbourne right now.
Thank you.
Dannii Minogue, an
Hi.
official L'Oréal ambassador.
Yep.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Good. I'm feeling metallic. It's a metallic Minogue.
Metallic Minogue.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so the last time we saw you was at the Australian Hair Fashion Awards.
Yes.
Did you enjoy the experience?
I loved it. I mean, I love hairdressing, everything that you can do with hair, but I'm so bad at doing my hair myself that hairdressers to me are like magicians because they create something really incredible. And there was something that I said on stage that I don't know if everybody sort of understood what I was trying to convey, but it's like, it's always a very personal relationship you have with your hairdresser, and they become like a confidant, and
That's right.
I think, help you through and just go through everything in your life. You're getting ready, for a party or for a family wedding or for this or for that. They're there for all of those big moments in your life.
You did mention that on the platform.
Yeah.
When you presented
So
Australian
it's like a
Hairdressers of the Year.
room full of people who like hold all the secrets to
Yes.
everyone, and and just have that power to transform you and make you feel amazing when you walk out of a salon. There's nothing else that kind of does that.
It's one of those not lost arts, but I guess one of those rare experiences today where you can have a service and it's more personal than just digitizing it right now. Because a lot of, I guess, what was once available as an analog experience has become a digital experience, but that hairdresser moment, that moment in the salon never changes.
Yeah, it's real and it's right in that moment. And, the difference if you've been from having a great hair experience to a disaster is worlds apart. And that's why people get very fixated on their hairdressers and not changing, not going to anyone else. I guess with what my job has been over the years, I'm traveling around and living in London and living in New York, and you have to be open to having different hairdressers and trying different people working on your hair. Working with L'Oréal Professionnel has been great. Last year I toured with Take That, and we went around Australia. So each city that we were performing in, I got to meet some other hairdressers that work for L'Oréal Professionnel, and I had images of crazy things that I wanted them to do with my hair to go with that outfit. And because it was stage, it's like I really want to play and I want to go wild. And I have to say, one of the things at the Hair Awards was so inspiring to see people who do, all of the really intricate and expressive hairdressing with plaits, and it looked like wiring, basket, weaving. I've seen stuff on your Instagram that's neon that I am absolutely loving. So all of that stuff I get inspired, and then, I try and do it myself, incorporate it into what I'm doing.
Amazing. So you've worked with L'Oréal Australian artists.
Yes.
Like Damon Ronaldo, Danny Popolo.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it, Danny Popolo?
Popolo.
What is he, Popolo?
And Scott in Sydney.
You worked
from
with
Sloane.
Pete Thompson today.
Yeah, I worked with Mel in Perth.
Yep.
The funniest thing with her was I turned up and I had a picture, and I said, I don't even know what this is called. My friend said, I don't know, it's like a halo perm. It's all curly and it's all around the face. And I showed her the picture and she said, that's my bag. Like, that is my thing. I just did that on a catwalk that we were doing a show for the other day. So she's like, let me at it with the tongs.
I'm so glad that you've embraced hair and the way you can sort of transform through colours and styles, because most, I guess, celebrities or people who I also work with in the fashion industry who I need to shoot or work with, it's very touchy when it comes to changing their hair at all. Yeah. You've been so open to...
I love it.
You went from brunette to blonde for the first time since the 90s.
Yeah.
And then from blonde to pink.
I know.
And then from pink to metallic.
I think the partnership is great because I want to do all of those things. And then I guess it's great that L'Oréal Professionnel have somebody moving about that's willing to try all of those things. Like, I'm constantly thinking, what am I going to do next? And
okay, so what's your year been like with L'Oréal? What have been the highlights for the year?
Well, everything from, as I say, because I'm so bad at doing my hair. I love when I'm sitting in that seat and my hair's getting styled on shoots, just having it look perfect, and then going on tour, and then I get home and I'm like, okay, back to the real world. Yeah, making the sandwiches and doing the school run, and it's not the glamorous hair that, you know, is up here in my mind. Yeah. It's all been great, and just learning about, you know, how to look after my hair, and they're using, you know, Anoa and love all that ammonia-free colour and Smart Bond, looking after my hair and making
So you know all the technical stuff?
You know what? I'd love to know what you know. I learn, and there's this thing where I sort of know my base colour, and I know that it's a 6, but I learnt that a 601 is the ash version of the 6. So I'm like, I'm getting real technical now. Cool, yeah.
Cool. And Smart Bond, what do you know about Smart Bond, what that does for your hair?
So mixing it in with the colour when they're colouring it to protect your hair. So it's not going to damage it and get worse each time you colour. It's looking after it. And then you top up with a Smart Bond in between the colouring sessions at your salon so that you look after it.
At home?
Yeah. Okay. And it's literally like a conditioner.
Feeling?
You just put it in and wash it out, and it's super quick, or you can leave it in. I've got a gym session, I can leave it in, plait it, put it under a cap, go and sweat, and then wash it off.
Oh, good. And the hair feels great?
Yeah. It feels really good.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you released your single Galaxy in November last year.
Yes, and I've just got a new remix that's going to launch literally in a few weeks. So it's been a fun song, one that has been travelling with me for a long time, because I heard the song, Sia wrote it, recorded in LA. It just it sat in my office for a while. I think I was so scared to actually do something with it, because it's Sia. You don't want to mess it up.
She's amazing.
She is amazing.
She's doing some really cool stuff. I love what she writes.
Yeah, so I sat on it because I guess I had to find that confidence within me somewhere. Now that I've released it and I sang it on the tour last year, which was also a big hurdle, because she even doesn't like singing her songs live because they're so hard. So I'm like,
she doesn't even show her face.
She doesn't even like singing her songs. I'm going to get up there and sing a Sia song. Like, it's vocally, it's really challenging in the scale of it. So yeah, I'm like, I come to grips with it, you know. But finding confidence is a big thing.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking to me about your workouts just before we were on camera. And from what I'm hearing is this kind of like finding that confidence to push yourself to be, I guess, physically, mentally, with your talent as strong as possible. So where's this drive coming from?
I guess with my workouts that I'm doing, it's really improved my immune system. I'm not getting sick now, so it's that base and that foundation that makes you feel good in everything in your life, like being a mom, running around, working. I feel good. Like, there's in my job, if I have a bad day, I can't send someone else in to do it. So I'm sick, I have to show up and do it.
Correct.
Sick. And the more you turn up and work sick, the more you get sick.
Yeah.
So I made a lot of space in my schedule to have some time off, be really calm, be a mum, and start working out, and stop saying I don't have time in my routine, and just putting it in there. Yep. So now I don't hear myself say that in my head. I'd like to work out, but I don't have time.
No excuses, guys.
Yeah, so I do that, and now that's given me a strength and confidence with everything, because if you're feeling well, you've got time to think about what you want to do with that well body, you know?
Yes.
And so my new thing that I'm going to start this year is skateboarding.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Why
longboarding?
Oh, good, yes.
I have dreams about being able to skateboard, like that freedom, and when I see chicks do it in video clips or whatever, I'm just like, oh, it's so hot.
Yeah, longboarding's easier than regular skateboarding.
I'm not going to look that hot and that cool. Like, I'll be the mum at the skate park having the lesson, but that's my thing. And I would never have been in this position to say, okay, I'm going to choose something that's really going to play with like my fears, and it's going to be really hard for me to learn. And in my mind, all of that beautiful skateboarding, the videos, it's not what it's going to, be in the beginning. And can I push through that until I become good at it? Can you skateboard?
I lived in Bondi for like 12 years, so I was longboarding all the time.
Okay, not pennyboarding, longboarding.
No, yeah, exactly, because it's just like a bit of a cruiser throughout the streets.
Yeah.
But if you can snowboard, you'll pick up skateboarding
I've
pretty
never
quickly.
snowboarded, so I don't know.
God.
So it's going to be a real challenge
Make
for
sure
me.
you wear knee pads, elbow pads,
And wrist pads,
and wrist
right?
pads. Yeah, because skateboarding, if you fall off, there's no snow to stop the fall.
Yeah.
So be careful.
Yeah, that's why I won't look cool. I won't look like girls in
I
videos.
can't believe you're taking up skateboarding.
Everywhere.
Oh, cool. Okay, so tonight is the L'Oreal Colour Trophy night.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to tonight? What expectations do you have?
I'm nervous for everybody who's entered because they've put so much work into it. I'm impressed with what goes into the judging for it. So they have to present a picture of their work and then recreate it live. And then the winner gets to travel overseas and compete with the rest of the world. I'm going to do a L'Oreal Pro Instagram takeover today, so it's going to be seen by anyone who's following L'Oreal Pro around the world.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we want to show,
Instagram
like
account.
You've always done, we want to show what's happening in Australia, what's happening with great hairdressers, what can we do here. I sometimes think that because we're further away and a little bit isolated, we take something we see, but we make it our own. So it'd be cool to see what they've come up with, and then you're in the room, you see someone win, and then they go off into the world and competing on the world stage, and you feel so proud that you were there, you saw their work. And
absolutely. I just got back from London. We had the judging of the Australian Hair Fashion Awards, and we had people like Sam McKnight and Errol Douglas judging. And for us to be able to platform Australian artists, I guess it's something that we're so passionate about. So I love that you actually see that and you appreciate that. It's important that we do tell the world what Aussies are doing in hair as well. So
and that's what you do. And it's not easy to pull all of that together, and you've got to constantly really jump up so high and say, we're here. Don't forget about us. We're here in Australia. So yeah, it's cool. And I think we've so many talented people.
Absolutely. I think the most talented hairdressers in the world are from Australia. Without doubt, but that's me being biased. We're always biased when it comes to Aussies. Okay, so last question. Besides skateboarding, what else do you have on the 2018 agenda?
There'll be some more TV coming out, which it's a big project. It's slightly different, something I haven't done before, but I'll be able to announce that soon. So you'll see me on the screens again. So it feels like I've been quiet for ages, but I've been working on stuff, and then, just have to wait for it to launch.
And more music as well?
More music, and I'm designing my Petites collection for Target. So we just shot the campaign. I'm just designing next spring, summer. And being a busy mum. Yeah, but it's getting so much fun. Like, he's so much easier now because he's 7 and he can move about and really getting into school, and he can now read, and we just pick up books and read, and it's just awesome. I love it. And then, still all year long, a lot of talk about Santa.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah. Santa
it's like
and
only
Christmas.
February.
I know. He still talks about Christmas.
He's waiting for it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed our exclusive interview with Dannii Minogue. We'll look forward to seeing you on the red carpet tonight.
And he promises to come to the gym with me at some stage.
I'd love to. She'll probably show me up now looking all fit.
No, look at you.
Get out of here. My wife, she's trying to get me fitter as well. I can't fit into my old clothes anymore.
Okay, the thing is, we'll call you from the gym. The thing is, when everyone comes and trains for the first time, they push so hard because they're like, I can do this. There's a bucket. It's called the spew bucket. And whether you spew or don't spew on the first training.
You've had a good workout. That's true. Thank you so much.
Thank you.